Stargate is open.
If you do not return in 24 hours, there will be no return.
Richard Dean Anderson leads a Special Forces team in Stargate SG-1. A new Showtime original series. Here's a look at what's waiting for you on the other side. Sometimes the enemy...
These headaches could be a reaction to gate travel.
...is a whole lot closer than you think.
If they could kill you, they would. Oh, God, Jack, you gotta help me. You gotta get this thing out of me. Don't shoot! Release me now or I will destroy you. Shut it down! Now!
All along, I've been looking for God, and here I am.
Power can be a very dangerous thing.
You're saying that that's what sent him over the edge, the sun?
I got company.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
You're sick and you need help.
Do it! So help me, that is the only way you're gonna stop me.
Throw them in.
Without sending the signal to open the iris, they'll die.
Do as I say, or you will all die! What are they?
They don't look completely Homo sapien.
There is an animal within each of us.
What the hell's going on?
I want you.
All the victims are acting like animals. Notice the swelling of the brow ridge? This appears to be highly contagious.
Are you saying we could have brought a new plague to this planet?
Yes, sir, that's exactly what I'm saying.
And you thought cloning sheep was trouble.
The electromagnetic energy in the crystal has the ability to mimic things.
Whoa!
Who's me?
You mean, who am I?
Take him into custody.
Anyone nearby could get a lethal dose of radiation.
Each week, a new gate, a new adventure, a new world to explore.
Go!
Richard Dean Anderson in Stargate SG-1. A new Showtime original series. Every Friday at 10. Now stay tuned for the Stargate saga. See you on the other side.
Better hang on to something, Mr. Secretary. This is how we open the front door around here.
Are we alone in the universe? It's a question that's been pondered through the ages. Now, on the threshold of a new millennium, in light of breakthroughs in space exploration,
Roger, roll, Columbia.
science fiction seems to be mirroring science fiction, building a new audience for powerful works of imagination like Showtime's new sci-fi series, Stargate SG-1.
The idea of going from world to world is a science fiction idea that goes back as long as science fiction goes back. But what I love about Stargate is the gate is something that gives us, meaning the here and now, the people in our world, access.
It's astronomical, to use exactly the right word.
We're not flying in futuristic rocket ships to get there. It's the human beings of our century that are taking these adventures and going to these worlds.
The Stargate saga began with an idea about an object that had been buried for thousands of years. A mystery. A secret. A threshold to the future. It was called Stargate, one of many works of imagination envisioning other worlds. But few were as powerful and inventive as MGM's 1994 hit film, starring Kurt Russell and James Spader. The premise of that film was transformed into Showtime's 44-episode adventure series, Stargate SG-1, starring Richard Dean Anderson. Imagine you are a member of an elite military unit. Your assignment, guard an ancient portal that allows instantaneous travel to the remote planet of Abydos. The unit is classified for good reason.
If the U.S. government actually found this thing, they wouldn't want anybody to know about it.
Now, these teams will operate on a covert, top-secret basis. No one will know of their existence, except the President and the Joint Chiefs. Colonel O'Neill?
Sir.
Television viewers know Anderson as the man they called MacGyver, the thinking person's action hero.
Let me put it nicely. Get me the hell out of here!
It's a different venue. It's a different character altogether. We're talking about a military man who totes guns, and I mean, that's how he goes off into his world and his day's work. MacGyver was the other side of that. He was sort of the softer, has left side, right side of the brain. We could do that kind of comparison. MacGyver was more left side, I guess.
But in Stargate SG-1, Anderson is on the right side, leading his team into new worlds of danger through the Stargate. It's an adventure every week.
But I was a big fan of Indiana Jones. That kind of thing was my genre. And that was always the most attractive, action adventure.
Taking the character into more of a, kind of the way Harrison Ford would probably play it, combination Han Solo and Indiana Jones, and with Rick's kind of twist and wit attached to it.
Get out. You have nothing I want.
Oh, yeah? Trade ya.
What's it like to work with Richard Dean Anderson?
It's great.
I worked with Richard Dean Anderson back on MacGyver and now working here. He's a very nice man. He's a good man.
I was going to say ladies first.
He's thoughtful. He's considerate of others.
You look great.
He sets the tone. When we all came here, we didn't know. We didn't know what he would be like. Is he going to be this egomaniacal bastard or what? No, he's lovely. He really is. So I think we're all very lucky.
Killing a man is no badge of honor, Captain.
Yeah.
I'm no expert on this thing. I generally remember one commandment. I think it's the first.
I am the Lord your God, and you shall take no other gods before me.
Okay, it's not the first one. I'm talking about the no-killing one.
He doesn't toot his own horn. He doesn't play games. And when you've done as much as he has in this business, that's pretty rare to find.
But for all of the complexities of Stargate SG-1, Anderson manages to keep a sense of humility and humor.
Watch this. Oh, I don't need makeup. Go ahead. Thank you. There's no accounting for taste, but people have enjoyed watching me misbehave in front of a camera for some years. So the combination of what people know about me and what I think they hopefully sense I can bring to the character, plus the concept, the franchise, the premise, the Stargate itself, the sci-fi venue is, I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Fun, that's the operative phrase.
It's going to be a fun romp, if I have anything to say about it. And obviously, the way I've been yapping away here, I do.
Here's a good one.
You received permission for me to fire my staff weapon in the gate.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. It's an amazing cast because they are such good friends. They've really gelled together individually as characters. The relationships between them and as a team just comes off the screen.
A little behind-the-scenes romance going on here.
And you really believe these people are who they are.
Amanda Tapping originates the role of Air Force captain and scientist Samantha Carter.
She couldn't be more perfect for the part.
Captain Samantha Carter reporting, sir.
We needed a woman who could be very strong, who you could buy as a soldier, who's had combat training and actually been in wars, and who is a brilliant scientist, and who is a beautiful woman.
The testosterone fest. I'm your happy estrogen bubble. That's me.
And just because my reproductive organs are on the inside instead of the outside, doesn't mean I can't handle whatever you can handle.
Oh, this has nothing to do with you being a woman. I like women. I've just got a little problem with scientists.
When I saw the film, before I knew I had gotten this part, the scientific aspect really it turned me on.
I knew I'd like you.
You mean I'm right?
According to the expanding universe model, all bodies in the universe are constantly moving further apart.
Michael Shanks was picked to play anthropologist Daniel Jackson.
The study of history is fascinating to me. The study of people and cultures has always been fascinating to me.
Anthropologists do it all the time. They dress and live as the people they're studying.
My character, in a lot of the worlds we go to, and all the other characters as well, are looked at as gods.
Please don't do that.
Christopher Judge plays Teal'c, the alien Jaffa who lends his unique perspective to the SG-1 team.
I think when you do situations on a parallel world that mirrors situations on Earth, then maybe that will make people stop and think about the wars we fight and what they're for, and the way we treat people, and what is the result of how we interact with people.
Come on! I have nowhere to go.
For this, you can stay at my place. Let's go!
Don S. Davis, a veteran character actor, was chosen to play General Hammond, the man who runs the Stargate project.
And I like the fact that there can be a general in the military who has a human side. I like the opportunity to play that.
Sir, the deadline has been reached. Standing by to seal off Stargate, sir.
Sir. All right. Seal it off. Lock out their transmitters.
We can't hold them, sir!
Send a signal as soon as it opens, Captain.
Pull them out! Fall back.
Sir, a wormhole has just been established on the other side.
Belay my last order. Do not seal the gate or lock out their transmitter codes.
Yes, sir.
While the excitement at headquarters continues, Stargate SG-1 is really an opportunity for viewers to travel as far as the mind will go.
Talk about a dream come true for anybody who's ever dreamed of going to space. In our century, here's a door. You don't have to get into a ship, you just go through this door and there you are.
The Stargate really is a door. That's all it is. They're walking through a door. We shouldn't care as much about the door as who it is that's walking through it. And when they come out the other side, they get thrown. As our characters learn to walk through it, they need to learn to stop fighting it.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Maybe you shouldn't have had that big lunch, huh?
Imagine somebody who'd never been in an elevator, somebody from the 14th century, gets in an elevator, they'd die of a heart attack because the floor is moving. They have no frame of reference.